A subtle but powerful shift is happening right now, and it's about to change how you see the people around you. Venus has moved into Aries, and over the next couple of days, this fiery energy will reach its peak. This isn't just a fleeting moment, it's a phase where hidden truths come to light, and people's true intentions become clear. You might notice someone acting differently, revealing feelings or motives they've kept hidden. If you've recently seen someone's true nature, whether through a subtle hint or an obvious moment, feel free to share your experience below and include 505 to tap into this transformative energy. What if I told you someone close to you is about to show a side of themselves you weren't meant to see? I'll share more details soon, so stay tuned. For now, know that a shift is already unfolding in your world. It's not a single event, but a series of waves that will grow stronger and more revealing over the next few days. You might notice people acting strangely, switching their tone, pulling away, or showing unexpected reactions. It's hard to tell if they've changed or if you're just seeing what was always there. The beauty of this moment? You don't have to react. You can simply observe. This isn't about confrontation, it's about clarity. Things that once slipped past you, like a shift in someone's voice or their body language, will stand out. You'll notice who's genuinely happy for you and who's holding back. Venus in Aries is waking up the quiet observers in your life. Someone's been watching you closely. Maybe someone you wouldn't expect. They're not just noticing your actions. They're drawn to your energy, your words, your presence. This isn't casual interest, it's intense, almost magnetic. They might be distant or quiet, but they're paying attention to everything you do. Venus in Aries stirs up raw emotions, pulling out feelings people have tried to hide, even from themselves. You might suddenly think of someone from your past, or feel like someone's watching you, even without proof. Trust that feeling, it's real. This energy doesn't lie. What's fascinating is that this isn't always about romance. Sometimes it feels romantic but runs deeper, like a soul connection that defies explanation. Someone's spirit is responding to yours, and they might not even understand why. You might feel random bursts of energy or attention, like someone's thinking about you but staying silent. It's not your imagination. This is a powerful pull that doesn't always have a clear purpose. Over the next few days, the line between thoughts and actions will blur. Hidden feelings might spill out, and not all of them will be positive. Some people aren't watching you with admiration. They're trying to mimic you, and they're about to be exposed. You might notice someone copying your style, your words, or even your ideas. It used to feel flattering, but now it's just obvious. Venus in Aries doesn't tolerate inauthenticity. It amplifies what's real and exposes what's not. If someone's been borrowing your vibe, it'll become painfully clear, not just to you, but to others too. Their attempts fall flat because they lack the heart behind your actions. You're moving in your own lane, and your authenticity is magnetic. While they're trying to keep up, you're already forging ahead, untouchable. Not everyone is ready for your growth, and that's okay. You're stepping into a new energy, and it's shaking things up. People you once vibed with might feel distant now. Conversations that used to spark joy might feel empty. You're not being judgmental. You're just seeing things more clearly. Venus in Aries doesn't just affect relationships, it tests them. Not with drama, but with truth. You might notice some people pull back when you share good news. They hesitate, they go quiet, or they offer half-hearted support. They might call it being busy or setting boundaries. But deep down, it's discomfort with your growth. This energy acts like a spotlight, showing you who celebrates your success and who feels threatened by it. The shade might be subtle, a strange tone, a delayed response, a forced smile. But this isn't about punishment, it's about protection. The universe is clearing out what doesn't align with your path. You might lose some connections, but you'll gain ones that match your future. This isn't about distrust, it's about awareness. You're not here to carry people who don't belong in your next chapter. If someone's pulling away, let them. That space is opening for those who truly see you. This shift is also changing how you show up in relationships. You're no longer chasing approval or explaining yourself. Venus in Aries flips the script. You're not seeking. You're attracting. Your energy is speaking for itself, and it's drawing in new connections, opportunities, and attention without you trying. You might notice people acting differently around you, more curious, more awkward, or even overly kind. Your presence is shifting the room, and you don't need to do anything extra to make it happen. Stop chasing. You are the moment. The right people will feel it and show up, no questions asked. Your glow is challenging someone's self-image, even if you're not trying to. Just by being yourself, you're stirring things up. People who thought they had the upper hand might start acting strange, competitive, distant, or overly performative. It's not about you. It's about their own insecurities. Venus in Aries creates a mirror effect, forcing people to see themselves in your light. And not everyone likes what they see. Your confidence isn't loud, but it's undeniable, and that can unsettle those who rely on comparisons to feel secure. The most powerful thing you can do right now is stay true to yourself. Don't get pulled into their games or try to prove anything. Your authenticity is your strength, and it's reshaping the dynamics around you. Silence is your superpower in this moment. You don't need to call out every slight or explain your choices. Let your quiet confidence speak. When you don't engage in drama or competition, people notice. They start to wonder why you're unbothered, and that curiosity reveals more about them than you ever could. Someone's building a version of your life in their head, and they're reacting to it. You might be working hard behind the scenes or navigating personal challenges, but to them, you look unstoppable. Venus in Aries projects an aura of strength, even if you don't feel it fully. People are drawn to that, but some are also intimidated. They're not asking how you're doing. They're assuming you're thriving. You might notice their tone shift, their warmth fade, or their actions become more calculated. That's because you're no longer just a person to them. You're a symbol of what they want to fear they can't have. Here's the warning. Someone's about to slip up and show their true self. It won't be dramatic, no big fights or betrayals. It'll be subtle, like a hesitant congratulations, a backhanded comment, or a vibe that feels off. Venus in Aries sharpens your instincts, helping you spot the difference between genuine support and hidden rivalry. Someone might have been comparing themselves to you, staying close not to cheer you on, but to keep tabs. Your growth is making them uneasy, not because you're doing anything wrong, but because you're no longer playing small. You don't need to call them out, just keep shining. Their actions will reveal everything. You're stepping into a new version of yourself, and it's powerful. You're not second-guessing or seeking permission anymore. Venus in Aries is igniting a fire within you, a quiet, unshakable confidence. People who used to question you are starting to go quiet. They don't recognize this version of you, and that's because you've stopped shrinking to fit their expectations. You're not here to make others comfortable. You're here to be real. This energy is magnetic because it's rooted in trust in yourself. The people who relied on your doubts to feel secure are losing their footing. You're walking into spaces with a new kind of ease, and it's opening doors you didn't even know were there. This isn't your final chapter, it's the beginning. The confidence you're feeling now is just a glimpse of what's coming. You're not peaking, you're stepping into your power, and the world is starting to notice. This Venus in Aries energy is also teaching you the power of boundaries. You're starting to see where your energy is best spent and who deserves your time. It's not about cutting people off with anger. It's about choosing who gets to share your space. You might notice yourself pulling back from relationships that feel draining or one-sided. This isn't selfish, it's self-preservation. The universe is showing you that your energy is precious, and not everyone has earned access to it. By setting these boundaries, you're creating room for connections that lift you up and align with your growth. As you move through this phase, you'll find that your intuition is sharper than ever. Venus in Aries doesn't just reveal others' intentions. It heightens your ability to trust your gut. You might feel a sudden urge to distance yourself from someone or lean into a new opportunity, even if you can't explain why. Trust those instincts. They're guiding you toward what's meant for you and away from what's not. This is a time to listen to that inner voice, even when it's subtle. It's not about overthinking. It's about feeling the truth in your bones. You might also notice that your creativity is surging. Venus in Aries sparks a bold, fearless approach to expressing yourself. Whether it's through your work, your style, or the way you carry yourself, you're feeling inspired to take risks and show the world who you are. This isn't about perfection. It's about passion. Don't be surprised if you feel a sudden urge to start a new project, change your look, or speak your mind in a way you haven't before. This energy is pushing you to create without fear of judgment, and the results will resonate with those who are meant to see it. At the same time, this shift is reminding you to stay grounded. The fiery energy of Aries can feel intense, even overwhelming at times. You might feel a rush of motivation one moment and a wave of restlessness the next. That's normal. Take time to pause, breathe, and reconnect with yourself. Whether it's through journaling, meditation, or a quiet walk, these moments of stillness will help you process the changes and stay centered. You're not just moving through this energy, you're channeling it. This phase is also about reclaiming your narrative. You've spent too long letting others define you, whether through their expectations, their judgments, or their projections. Venus in Aries is handing you the pen. You get to decide who you are, what you stand for, and how you show up in the world. This might mean letting go of old labels or stepping away from roles you've outgrown. It's not about rejecting your past. It's about embracing the version of you that's emerging. The people who matter will see it and celebrate it. Finally, know that this moment is preparing you for something bigger. The shifts you're feeling now are setting the stage for new opportunities, connections, and possibilities. Venus in Aries isn't just about revealing truths. It's about igniting your potential. You're not just shedding what no longer serves you. You're stepping into a version of yourself that's ready to claim what's yours. The world is watching, and it's time to show them what you're capable of. Keep moving forward, stay true, and let this energy carry you into your next chapter. Thank you for reading. If this resonated with you, please consider subscribing for more insights. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below, especially if you've noticed someone's true colors recently. Until next time, stay true to your path and keep shining.